Maja, John, Nad, and Juanito in the doorway of my tiny house in Acapulco, Mexico. First time I've spoken this morning at about 7:30, and my mouth isn't working perfectly yet. We'll get the enunciation down a little better. There are dogs barking down in that direction, and on and off through the night there were a lot of dogs barking on my road here, and that's a common occurrence on this road. And I have two dogs who have been staying here with me at night, one of which is Shayla, and she was laying out here, and she was hearing that sound of some dog barking over there, and she was growling. I guess that means there's something wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to be upset. So she growled. And then she ran down to the gate and really barked. And I thought, just something I should intervene with or just be with it, because I was going into my morning silence here in the doorway. And finally I said, I didn't even say something new. I said, Shayla, come back here. And she came back and she got quiet and then finally slipped out the side here and took off. Well, that was all helpful to me because one way of understanding my role in the world is that my job is, number one, to quiet the barking dogs within me, which we all have them. And then when I've got my own barking dogs, the parts of me that think that something's going wrong, that there's danger, once I've quieted all that, then I can reach out to others and help them with that. Something like 30 years ago now, I had a very big relationship with a woman who, in her clearest moments, identified herself as rageaholic, that when she would get tense, she'd look around for somebody to blame, and I, as her partner, was the first target. And in a moment of clarity, she said to me, why, how do you even put up with the way I do this to you? And I said to her that my metaphor was that her attacks on me, which I had gotten pretty good at protecting myself from, not enough really, were the barking dogs guarding the door of the treasure house, and that once we got past those barking dogs, we would have incredible riches. Well, we never did. We never did get past those barking dogs, and eventually I realized I was paying too big a price and I had to move on. So you win some, you lose some. But it's still my job, and I'm a lot better at it now, and a lot more peaceful in myself, and a lot more skilled at noticing, wow, there's some part of you is barking. We better do something about that. It's not a bad metaphor. Our role in the world is to identify where we're scared, where's the fear in me, how do I heal that? Sometimes I need to cry. Sometimes I just need to breathe and notice the birds singing in the morning. And then once I've done that, to turn outwards and say, okay, who needs me next? God, where are you sending me now? And then to notice when it's time to get quiet again, which it is. So thanks. Have a great Sunday, Domingo, the Lord's Day. A day for me and here in Mexico for sure, a day to be peaceful. Buen día.